In this package is a brand new hoodie, a hoodie that I've been wanting to try for a little bit. Finally got my hands on it. It's still in its packaging because I want to unbox it and give you guys my honest live reaction and live opinions if it's worth it or not. But let's just jump straight into it. First things first, this hoodie is from Hours. Let's just open it. Hopefully it is not too loud in the mic. We got it open. I would say that the shipping took around a week to get here, which isn't too bad. That's kind of like average for most deliveries. But let's just take it out, see how it looks. Comes in this packaging right here. It says the name and the color. Pretty cool packaging. Hours. It kind of reminds me of like the Essentials hoodies that come like this. Let's just get a little close up. So we got Hours, a little code, I guess, for them when it comes to deliveries and stuff. But let's just get straight into it. Let's just open it. Has a little zipper on the top. First impressions, let's see if it's worth it. I'm actually pretty excited to try this hoodie on. Okay, it has some weight to it. Honest live reaction about the feeling of the hoodie first, just by carrying it, is that it feels pretty heavy. I went to go grab my laptop just to see how much the GSM was because I didn't remember off my top of the brain or whatever. But it is 450 GSM. It is also 100% cotton. So I wanted to get that information for you guys. Didn't want to get that wrong. But yeah, it is pretty heavy. This is the color that I got. It's espresso, like a brown, dark brown type of hoodie. As you guys can see, I don't really have a dark brown in my hoodie collection. This is not all of them, but I don't have a dark brown, so I thought this would be a perfect chance to get a dark brown and try on a new hoodie. So it is pretty heavy. I think we just throw it on, see how it looks, but so far it looks pretty good. We can get on the smaller details maybe a little after. Okay, so one of the things I did notice though is that it does have its tag on the back of the neck, Hours, with the size as well. I did go for a medium, which is my true to size, which are my shirt size and stuff like that. It does have a tag as well. Let's just unclip this, take this off. We got it off. One of the other things I noticed while I was taking it off, or right after I took it off, was that it also has the brand name on the hoodie pocket, which is kind of strange. I'm jumping in. I don't know where in the video I'm jumping in, but I noticed something when I was looking at the photos online for the hoodie. I was looking up to see if the photos had kind of this in it, and some of the model photos actually didn't have this thing in it. So I think they just kind of put this on pretty recently with their new batches of hoodies, I guess. I would prefer that they didn't have this piece on the hoodie. I think it looks better without it, but not sure why they added it. But yeah, I think that they just added this pretty recently because the photos that I saw didn't really have this thing. The hood looks really big though. Let's just throw it on, see how it looks. What do you guys think? How does it look? I do like the color a lot. It's a color that I've been wanting to get for a little bit, especially I've been looking at their website for a bit, and this one kind of sells out sometimes, but I'm glad that I've been finally able to get it. Yeah, this is how it looks. I quite like it. I like the rib cuffs on hoodies. The Scuffers one, if you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. But I did have a little bit of complaints about these cuffed hoodies. These ones are definitely a lot looser. It has like kind of like one thick area to it. Not gonna get super nitpicky about it, but it does have like this kind of thicker area compared to the rest. I guess it's just the way that they sewed it or put it together, I guess, but it's not that bad. I do actually mind or like these cuffs a little more just because of the size of them. They do look a little like chunky though in a way. I'm not sure if it's just me, if I'm nitpicking, but it's not that bad. I just want to give you guys all my honest opinions and what I'm noticing. Not trying to hide anything. It's not a sponsored video and stuff like that. So yeah, if I notice some, if I have an opinion about it, I'll let you guys know. Hood, pockets, the hoodie pockets, uh, pretty good. It has that material inside, like the fleece or whatever it's called inside. The hood, let's throw it on. Might have to take my hair out. Guys, don't mind my hair. I'm gonna try to get it cut soon. All right, let's see. Let's throw it on. The hood off the hoodie, when I didn't have it on, it seemed pretty big. I have high hopes for this hood. Let's see. It is pretty big. It is a pretty big hood. Can you guys tell? Even with the amount of hair I have, it's a pretty big hood. And it's not that tight on the back either. I actually really like this hood. I can kind of like see it above eye level. Some of the hoods are like this. This one goes a lot further. I actually like this hood. This hood is actually really nice. So something that I haven't done in the last videos, the last hoodie reviews, that I kind of want to do in this video and maybe future reviews and stuff, is a proper ranking system so you guys can get a better understanding about how I truly feel about, I guess, like certain aspects of the piece of clothing or whatever, and just ranking stuff on like price, how comfortable it is, and the fit, and maybe throwing the hood size with fit and everything. But fit wise, I think this is pretty nice. I wish maybe the arm sleeves were a little baggier. It does feel a little skinny, I guess. Not skinny, but a little more fitted than other of my baggy hoodies. It still has that drop shoulder though, but to me, I feel like it could have been a little baggier on the arms. Not too bad, but yeah, just something that, like, let's just say like scuffers. I don't know if you guys can see, but like the arms are just a lot bigger here, and you can really tell when I wear it and stuff. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out though. But yeah, I feel like this one could probably benefit from being a little baggier. And maybe fit wise, I'm going to talk about, I guess, design in it as well. So that'd be its own tier. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to put it in the same category, fit and design, all in the same thing. I wish it was a little more of a blank. I don't mind when hoodies and stuff and brands put their logos on the hoodie and clothing and stuff, but I think they kind of advertise it as a blanks, and they're blanks, but it's not really a blank if it has their logos and stuff, in my opinion, especially on the exterior of the hood. I don't mind it when it's like on the back of the label and stuff, or the inside, but when it's a little more out there, I don't think it's really a blank. So everything together, I'll give it, I don't know, I'll give it a 6. It's not bad. I do like it though. So a 6 I think is fair for the first one. That's just my opinions. Let me know what you guys think of how it looks. I think just compared to the other hoodies, this is what I'd give it. I'd actually maybe give it a 7 just because the hood size is pretty nice. I mean, I have my hair kind of up right now, so it doesn't look the same, but when I had it down, I could definitely feel how big the hood was. I mean, even with my hair up, you can really see how big the hood is. And I do like that it feels like it's a more structured hood, like the way it sits. I really like when hoodies have like a proper hood that sits right, and I feel like this one looks like it looks right because I could just feel it, I guess. I don't know, I can't really see it, but I like when I don't like when hoodies kind of flop on the back, like this one right here. You can kind of see just like flops. So yeah, I do, just from the feel of it, I think this is nice. So I'll give it a 7. So I think a 7 is fair. I like the cuffs. I like the hood a lot. I don't really like the arm sleeve bagginess and the logo, I guess, on the front of the hoodie. Other than that though, I think that the ranking is pretty fair for a 7 for comfortable fit wise. Actually, for the fit and design, a 7. So for comfortability wise, I don't think I'm actually going to rank any of the hoodies off of that, because I feel like all these hoodies are super comfortable, and I feel like it wouldn't really make any sense if I'm just giving all of them a high rating on that aspect, because this hoodie is super warm, the weight is super nice, and I feel like most of these hoodies are about the same when it comes to weight and the way it feels and stuff, like the warmth of it. So yeah, I'm not really going to go too much into detail about that, I guess. Price wise, and the price of it is a different thing though. I do think the price of it before shipping is $60. After shipping, it was like $70, which is a little steep, but actually it's not that bad compared to the other hoodies, especially behind me, and just other hoodies out there that are like $100 to like $200. So that, for that reason, I'd probably give it like a 8.5 maybe. I'll just stick to 8 for price. I think the price on this is actually super fair for what this hoodie is. I think for being one of the kind of on the cheaper side of these kind of nice hoodies, this is actually really nice. So just to go over the smaller details that I didn't really talk about was that it has the thing right here. It's not too bad. It's just not, I guess, considered a true blank like some of the other hoodies that don't have their stuff there. I do believe, yeah, it does have the detail material here, 100% cotton, made in Pakistan. I am noticing a little kind of minor flaw on the hood. I'm not sure if this is how the hoodie came or something, or if it was something that I did. I'll probably, I guess, let you guys know if it dries in the comments, but I'm not sure really what it is because I don't remember doing anything to the hood and stuff. So not sure where this came from. Maybe I'll update you guys in the comments about it. Pretty minor though. Don't really think most people are going to notice that. But yeah, other than that, not much more to say about the hoodie. If I was to compare it to some other hoodie, I'd probably compare it to the Blanks by 13 hoodie. This one kind of feels a little heavier than the Blanks by 13 one, if I'm being honest. I think this one was like, I think they're around the same GSM if I'm not mistaken, but this one does feel a little heavier. The one I prefer though, not really going to get into that. I think they are both great in their own aspects. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about this hoodie down in the comments below, and other hoodie recommendations you guys have, because I do think there was some comments for me to try on this hoodie, and I'm glad I did. I always like looking at your guys' comments and seeing what hoodies you guys recommend, and I want to get through all of these hoodies for you guys, and I enjoy it as well. But yeah, this is Ours hoodie. I like it. It is good. I would recommend it, I guess. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hit that like button, smack that subscribe button as well, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to stay fresh.